I got out of defence and I started a company called Australian Patrol Vehicles, where we designed and developed a six-wheel drive Land Cruiser. There wasn't a lot of defence work at the time, so I needed to commercialise it, and then I started Australian Expedition Vehicles, and that's where the growth started from there. Predominantly, we're a mechanical engineering business. We are very much focused on automotive outcomes. We look towards veterans and other people to come on board because we do things in a certain way, which aligns very much towards a militarised type mindset. That gives us an opportunity then to look for veterans to come in to undertake those roles. There's a secondary part of that. That is also looking to allow some of these guys that don't necessarily have the opportunities I had to, gain a qualification that they thought they'd never have a chance at getting. One of the key aspects is trying to understand their skills that they feel that they can contribute the most. And that is one of the mechanisms that allows us then to understand what their limitations are.
I think the biggest issue that faces veterans, especially combat veterans, is that there's a sense of camaraderie and community that they have while they're in defense. And when you leave that, if you don't have procedures in place and you don't have processes in place to help veterans, they can sometimes feel quite isolated. So being able to employ veterans in an organization that understands veterans, and especially one that's owned by a veteran, helps out a lot.
Understanding the needs of veterans is very important, and one of those needs is they need to be able to be part of a group that's of a like mind and gives them access to the ability to continue to operate as they did. We value the way that training allows them to have a very structured mindset when it comes to understanding problems, and that gives a lot of flexibility to the business.
I think culture forms the part of any, a good culture forms a part of any successful organisation. And I think that's what Mick really strives to achieve for the business. He takes everybody on the journey. He treats everybody with the same level of respect, regardless of whether they are brand new in the organisation through to our more experienced people. And I think that people feel as they come to work, especially as a veteran-focused organisation, that they are part of a team. So he takes the time to sit down and come up with a structured plan for his workers to make sure that they have the best plan in place to enable them to integrate back into the workforce. So to have an environment where you're able to balance your situation with working is really advantageous, and it's something AUV does, I believe, really well. Working at AUV has enabled me to have a reason for getting up each morning. It gives me a reason for coming into work, and it gives me, I feel valued again. So
understanding the needs of veterans is very important. They want to be able to be part of a group or a team that's delivering something, whether that be a product or whether that be a service. Being part of that group is a real key outcome that we can gain from having veterans on board.